Oh, Piggy Wiggy! Ha ha! Piggy Wiggy, Piggly Wiggly!
Hello, motherfucker.
Holy mother of God!
Yo, what is up? So, we're gonna continue with some horror shiz. What to do? Honestly Bad, good morning. What's up, Honestly Bad? Josh Works, Carrie here from Target. I'm not from Target. They didn't hire me. What's up, man? What you got going on? Carrie from Target. What's up, Ben? What it do, what it do? I finally got an interview. It's for a warehouse, but it's only 8 hours and pays way more than my last job. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah, that's probably where I'm gonna end up. Some warehouse. Well, hopefully you get it, man. Hopefully the job isn't ass. Warehouse jobs are kind of generally ass, though.
This is a reminder to save your work now, for fuck's sake.
Save? I haven't even started. Hydrate? Sure. Oh, Gordo. Ooh, woo. Ooh, woo. What you got going on, man? Carrie from Target. Caden is silly. Hey, Carrie. What's up, Caden? What you got going on? I'm working on Dungeon Crawler Roguelite. Hee hee. How are you? Oh, so you are doing the Dungeon Crawler. What are you working on in that? I'm saving my points for what? What are you saving points for? Surgaverm? Hello? What's up, Surgaverm? What you got going on? Oh, you know what for? I don't know. I don't know. I've started my NSFW open world anime RPG. Oh, shit. What's gonna be NSFW about it? Oh, 24-hour stream? Oh, fuck. I forgot that was a thing. Oh, I am indeed. You are? But, like, what are you working on? Oh, basic character movement right now? Then I'll prototype a basic dungeon? Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Well, that should be badass. Good old small game. Look at everybody making smaller games. I'm proud. I'm proud. Everything's in SFW? Except ARM. ARM's game sounds big, even if it is an SFW. Is an RPG. Just stuck because I don't know if I should use Blender or Unreal to model levels for my Backrooms game. It depends. Depends on what all you want. But Unreal Engine's model tools are fine, from what I've heard. I generally do all my stuff in Blender, but you can do some cool shit with Unreal. You can fuck other players, can you? I want to play it. Back on data assets, let's go, motherfucker. Oh god. Oh god, Ben's just back and forth with the data tables and data assets. Not started mine yet? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's actually surprisingly a small idea. It's definitely smaller than my FPS project. Plus I'm working with a proper team this time. Oh, you got people you're working with. Yeah, that'll help. On an NSFW game? For the building in your game, did you use Blender? I did, yeah. Yeah, I'm using Blender. I did the block out with Unreal Engine, but I'm modeling the stuff, the actual parts with Blender. I wasn't thinking much about multiplayer, but it could be possible. Multiplayer could be cool. Multiplayer could be cool. Oh, Dungeon Crawler is in C++ and Blueprints? Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Good old CPP and BP. PM Teddy, yo, I heard we fucking other players. I came as soon as I could. Who we fucking? Apparently, other players. Everyone. Everybody. What's up, man? There's a lot I hate about DT and stuff I don't hate. Yeah. But, isn't there also things you hate about data assets? I think either way, there's gonna be something you hate. Carrie is on fire? How am I on fire? We doing penetration and icon? Penetration? You mean penetration? Combat's pretty interesting, I'll say. How so? What's the combat gonna be like? Yeah, but we can get there maybe? Just maybe? Yeah, we'll see. We shall see. So what are you doing a inventory again? Start over on inventory? I saw a flame, red thing, red light. Oh, yeah. I was digging some cat hair out of my mouse. Makes my mouse move around weird. That was it? Yeah, that? yeah, that thing. Yeah, that was my mouse. The light on the bottom of it. Could we VC when you get a chance? Because I need help with a lot. Sure. Down? Yeah, we'll be hopping in VC when the stream's over. Oh, that was it? Yeah, my mouse. It was my mouse. Everyone need to stop telling me I'm doing it wrong when in fact I'm not. That would help. Just don't talk to other people. Just don't talk to nobody. Caden Sealy, who are you? Caden has been in VC with us. Alright, so we're on AI. There was something I was wanting to do. I need to bring in some sounds. He's been in there? Yeah, Caden has been in there. Hello, Caden. I don't know him. Yeah. Caden is Caden. Monster. I have some monster sounds. Let me bring these in. Hello, Caden. Indeed. It'll be similar to open world combat, but if you get caught by the enemy, you'll have to QTE to prevent yourself from being fucked to death. Oh my god, dude. Are you planning on releasing this on Steam? Where's this game being released? Hello, PM Teddy. Hello. His brand banned now, so... oh, God. The magic system is pretty bare bones, too. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Arm, that's messed up, man. That is messed up. Death by Snoo Snoo. Apparently. In Arm's game. Well, bye, Kane. Hell yeah. Itch for demo, of course, but I want to use my website to publish it. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Well, hopefully it turns out good. Where are these? Need monster sounds. I guess the skeleton one will be good for this guy. I'll be careful with a game like that. Yeah, dude. Straight up. Speaking of which, I'll be dropping my website soon. Hell yeah. I didn't even know you were making a website. OF? OnlyFans game? I agree with Ben. Fuck to death sounds a bit yeah. Yeah, kinda. Kinda. I'll send a link to it right away. The OnlyFans link. Believe it or not, it's an NSFW game, but you can do a completely SFW route for completion. Interesting. PM Teddy gets it? Yeah. Promote PM Teddy right now. I used to do HTML in high school. Oh, nice. Yeah, I've never done any kind of code like that. Sweet. Hell yeah. Alright, I need to listen to some of these sounds. I need some sounds from my monster. Not death sounds. I only have a few. Definitely nothing that crazy. I need more enemy sounds. What do I have? Do I have any enemy sounds in these? Impacts machines, meat, metal, TV, UI, water. I don't think so. I think these are just like environmental sounds. What about let's see. Ooh, who did an ooh? Ooh. Who did that? El Gordo? I appreciate. I don't know, man. They is NSFW and they stuff that's just a bit rapey. The way you explained it sounded very rapey. Hell yeah, yeah. We shall see. We'll see how it turns out. Don't promote me. I'm not against being fucked to death, but rape is where I draw the line. Hell yeah. That would be a good monster sound. Which one? I'm trying to find a monster sound that would fit this guy, but something like not too crazy, but something I don't know, just something that fits this guy. Let me go back to the monster library here.
This is a reminder to save your work now, for fuck's sake.
Save? Alright, I'll save. We still haven't done anything, though. Let's see. I feel like the behemoth is still definitely too much for this guy. I feel like skeleton's gonna be the best, kind of, probably. Probably a skeleton sound. Ooh, that's the sound. Ooh is the sound. If you think getting fucked to death is bad, the storyline and world is much deeper and darker than you think. Let's just say there's slavery in it. Oh god. Oh god. Man, talking about being fucked. Steam is gonna fuck you hard when you send them this game. I like using to save the soundbite. Yeah, we just haven't done anything yet. Going to back at our until conversation about subject is finished. Back. Oh, I got you. Yeah. I don't plan on Steam release for that reason. Rape slavery. You sure you want to release this to the public? Yeah, sounds a little extreme. Steam has a game called fucking Hitler's or some shit. Steam don't care. I have seen some crazy games on Steam, but I don't know what their limits are. I guess I'll make a queue out of these. They sound a little jank, but I don't need any of the bone sounds. They're also a little loud. Let me add these in. Should this be in sound effects or should it be in voice? Do monster sounds go in sound effects or do monster sounds go in like voice sounds? Voice, I would guess. Yeah, I guess we'll put it in voice. Very sensitive to that word. Oh, fair enough. Fair enough. Silent. Yeah, let's move along. Yeah, let's move this conversation along. A little crazy. What's up, Silent? What you got going on, man? The goal is okay, I'm not gonna read that. Could make a new one. Make a new what? It's okay. Just our subject. Talk about when it's happened to my mother in the past. Yeah, fair. Fair enough. Fair enough. New sound class. Oh, new sound class. I feel like it should fit into one of these. Shouting over my mod accounts, per usual. Editing some pictures. What kind of pictures are you editing? But hell yeah, dude. I guess I'll put it in voice. Yeah, let's move the combo a bit. I made a new character for my FPS project. Nice. What kind of character? I guess I'll put it in voice. Just recent photos? Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah, hell yeah. Are you, like, what kind of editing are you doing? Just kind of like color, like color correct kind of things? Voice. Throw all of these in voice. Yeah, fixing and enhancing. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah, dude. Do you use Photoshop? I miss Photoshop. I used to have Photoshop, but I don't have Photoshop anymore. Yes, Yo made a cloner plus effector and UE5 motion design tool as an auto pulse from a WAV file. Full ass music videos ideas around here. Oh, badass, dude. In the UE5 motion design tool. What is the motion design tool? I'm unfamiliar with that. T Black, how's it going? What's up, T Black? What you got going on, man? It's going good. We're just I'm about to do some more AI stuff. About to make a cue with some sounds. Well, what it do? What it do? Is cybernetic drag racer. One of their abilities is driving a motorcycle that can fabricate a light beam attack. Hell yeah, dude. Sounds pretty badass. Hell yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, Photoshop and LR. What is LR? LR is Lightroom. I need to change my coil again for the 3rd time in a week. Holy shit, how much are you vaping, man? How much are you vaping, or you just change your coils really recently, or frequently? I change my coils, like every time I finish a bottle of juice, I change my coils out. So, once one of these are gone, that's when I change it out. LR's Lightroom? Okay, I thought so. I don't think I ever used Lightroom when I did have the Adobe stuff. Not that I remember. Okay, so we have 8 of these. There we go. There we go. Just had a massive power cut, even though the traffic lights were out. Oh shit. What area of the world are you in? I hate power cuts. It's raining here today, and I feel like every time the rain gets kind of crazy, we get a power outage as well. Pretty damn incredible, to be honest, even though the it's like Photoshop and After Effects had a baby. Oh, that's badass, dude. Yeah, I haven't messed with any of that. Lurk? Hey, I appreciate the lurk, man. I vape almost every second of every day. Damn. Yeah, I kind of do too. I vape pretty frequently. My favorite part about it is that it takes inspiration from Back to the Future and Tron. Oh, dude, Back to the Future is awesome. Straight up classic, man. That's badass. Gamble all. Oh, you lost. You're broke now, Algorda. Broke. Won't question that this character fits into a circus theme game. Circus. You gonna make a circus game? Gosh, no traffic lights. That would be chaos in the streets. Yeah, you just kind of like treat them as stop signs at that point. From my experience when that happens. I vaped for years, got COVID in 2020 and thought it was what it was from the vape. Haven't touched it since. Oh, hell yeah, dude. Yeah, it's definitely, if you can get off the nicotine, that's definitely the best route. Nicotine is bad for you. Even though I do it every single day. Still bad. I know it's bad. Oh, whoops. This needs to be 2. This needs to be 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. There we go. Okay, let's go to modulator. Do volume in between 0.3 and 0.5. Class will be voice. Override attenuation. We will do fall off distance of say 2000 for now. Inner radius 400, sure. Okay. So let's go to the I need his animations. Attack right here. Let's go in here. Scotland? I don't think half of, oh, Scotland, nice. Nice. I don't know too much about Scotland. I think half the drivers noticed the lights weren't working. Surprised there wasn't any accidents. Yeah, at least not that you saw, right? There could be an accident by now. I agree. Yeah, vaping is still better than smoking normal cigarettes. Speaking of which, I'm back. I'm back smoking again. Back on the cigarettes or back on vaping? Add notified track. We'll do a. Think right here we will play sound. Q is gonna be mutant enemy attack. Yeah, like that. Yeah, my FPS project is based around how the circus and entertainment as a whole brings this magical feeling. There are little to no guns in my game. An FPS with little to no guns. So, how does that work? With vaping, you can easily wean yourself off the nicotine by decreasing the MGs. Yeah, vaping definitely makes it easier to get off. Definitely makes it easier. It's still tough. Like when I quit vaping, wow, I obviously got back on it, but like when I did quit vaping, like there was still like withdrawals from like going from like, I think like 3 milligrams to like no vaping at all. I still had withdrawals for like a week or something like that. Sounds like me in the morning. This guy, yeah, dude just woke up on the wrong side of the bed. Kind of sounds like the DayZ zombies. Yeah, true. Damn right. Hey, fellow Scott. Hell yeah. I didn't know you're from Scotland, Caden. This one is more of my tame games when it comes to NSFW. There's a lot of thick characters, but not a lot of revealing skin designs. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, hell yeah. Shit, hold on. Cigarettes with tobacco. I'll roll my own. All manly like. Just roll them bad boys yourself. Yeah, my sister does that. She rolls her own cigarettes. I guess because it's cheaper. Or something like that. Oh, we got ads. Wait on the ads here. We'll do a play sound here. This one. Yep. Okay, let's do another one. Notify track. Play right in here. Play sound. Right here. And then I also need one. Probably in here. What other sounds were in that? Is there any that would be good for... Maybe not death. Maybe some of the hurt ones. I'll just make a hurt cue. Cue. Do a random modulator. Do between 0.3 and 0.5. There we go. Sounds exactly like DayZ. Was just thinking that. Yeah, it reminds me of DayZ. Straight up like DayZ zombie sounds. Here, let me catch up here. I vape 54 milligram nicotine? Holy fuck. How do you do that? That is crazy. That's like more than a cigarette. 54 milligrams? Holy shit, you're gonna kill yourself. Even my normal cigs don't have that much. Yeah, that's a shitload. Why so much? Why so much? Where in Scotland are you from? Caden? 54 milligram in a 100 milliliter bottle of 70/30 juice, so it's extremely watered down. Oh, you're saying like the total of your juice is that. But I need to add 54 milligram, otherwise I don't notice the nicotine at all. I got you. I see what you're saying. Yeah, it's cheaper, but I roll them without filter, like a blunt. I don't know how to explain it. The States is all about pre-rolled cigarettes, but over here, you could buy some rolling paper and a bunch of tobacco. You could do that here too. My sister doesn't do that though. Like when my sister rolls them, she has like the like, you know, like how a normal cigarette has like the filter and then the paper. You could buy like a bunch of the like filters and paper with no tobacco in it, and then she has like a machine that'll like just stuff it in there. I guess it's only 18 milligram technically, or lower when it's added. Yeah, that's not as bad as it sounds. Oh, okay, 18 milligram makes more sense. That's about normal cigarette too. Yeah, that's not as bad as it sounded. Players pretty much use magic weapons, powers, fighting styles, and abilities based off the origins of the type of performance they do. For example, one of the first characters I made is a card magician, and another is an archer acrobat. Any form of performance or entertainment is transformed into a character and has unique characteristics and abilities. Even sports has become part of this ever-growing roster. There are barely any characters that use guns unless their performance requires it. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, that sounds like an interesting kind of game. Kind of unique. I haven't heard of very many games with a kind of story like that. Yeah, I like the idea of that game. I like the idea of that game a lot better. Around Edinburgh? I have no idea where that is. It's somewhere, apparently in Scotland. Alright, so we have one, two, no, where are the hurt ones? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Five, 6, 7. Cool. Now let's change the sounds. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, let's go into each of these and say change the class. This is gonna be voice. This will be voice. This will be voice. And voice. 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 Voice, and one more for this right here. Voice, and we will do override attenuation. What was the range I put on the other one? I forget. 2000. So let's do 2000. And let's see. Oh, it's melee. Let me go to this. There are barely any characters that use gun. Oh, I read that. It's the capital? Oh shit. It shows how much I know about Scotland. I don't know anything about Scotland. Edinburgh, pronounced Edinburgh, is the capital? Oh, I did not know that. Now I know. It all started with my love for Overwatch and League of Legends, that I wanted to combine the two into something that didn't have guns, just magic. And the perfect setting to put this in was a circus setting. Oh, nice. I haven't played either one of those games. But yeah, those are two big-ass games. I live in Kilmarnock, but grew up in what is essentially a field. Grew up in a good old field, huh? Badass. Probably chill though, right? This project has been in the works for over 5 years as of current. Oh shit. That's a long ass time. Gotta admit your AI is kind of stupid. AI isn't done yet, but yeah, the AI is gonna be pretty dumb. I mean, it's a horror game. You don't need So is like AI. It doesn't need to be amazing AI in this game. But yeah, and it's not done. It's not done yet. AI is hard to do right. Back off. AI is hard. AI is very hard. I'm backing off. Ben is scary today. Alright, so let me go into in here. Let's see. I need this one. Hydrate? Sure. I don't think I've ever met someone from a different country that could pronounce place names. Oh, dude, it's impossible to predict because, like, the way that, like, things are pronounced from, like, other countries, like, comes from, like, you know, like, accents and stuff like that as well. And if you just aren't, like, you know, fluent in an accent, then you're, like, almost always gonna pronounce it wrong. You're gonna pronounce it with the accent that you're from, and, yeah. I'm pissed off today? Uh-oh. Why are you pissed? That's all. PM Teddy, for real? I got banned for him not knowing me? Got banned for who not knowing who? What happened? Oh, you're talking about, Ben? Yeah. Earlier? Scottish place names? Yeah. Ben, they're pretty weird though. Yeah, Scotland place names have went through like 3 to 4 language changes. Holy shit. That's quite a bit. Quite a bit. This is just conceptualization and minimal progression since I'm a solo dev. It was one of the first ideas I came up with, and amount of UPS or amount of ups and downs I've gone through. It's just too big of a project to create by myself. Yeah, sadly, that's the thing. Doing solo dev stuff, you gotta like really gotta learn how to scope things, which is pretty tough. Oh yeah, I needed to add that sound right here. And notify track. Oh, we can just do it on that notify track. So let me move that notify track. Play sound. Mutant. And this one right here. That sounded... Let me check the attenuation of that. The attenuation is no good. What's going on with the attenuation? Make the fall off smaller, maybe 1,000. Seems a little better. Although I might not want to do this in the montage. I might want to spawn sound at location when the montage plays. That might be better. Let's try that. So let me replace notify with montage notify, and let me go into here. Where is it? On notify begin, spawn sound, or maybe can I just do play sound at location? Play sound at location. Get actor location. Here. Mutant enemy. Let's try that. See if that changes it up. I guess it's about the same. Yeah, it's a little better. Alright, let me catch up here. I have the most non-Scottish accent possible. The amount of people I talk to at Scotland can be counted in the negatives. Don't really like the people here. Really? What's wrong with the people in Scotland? Or like where you're from, I guess. Where are they from? Does it help that I have 40 plus character designs, and every time I learn of a new kind of performance, I immediately come up with an idea to add to the list. Spend days full proofing the concepts together. Good old scope creep. Good old scope creep. To be fair, I don't often like people from Edinburgh either. Most of the designs are completed too. I still have to do a bunch of drawings though. Are you good at drawing? I suck ass at drawing. It's the same for me though. I talk to no one from where I live. All my friends are either in the countryside or Glasgow. I've heard of Glasgow. I've heard of that. How do I know of that place and not the capital? Okay, so we'll just do that. Glasgow is the people's capital? What does that mean? The people's capital. Pretty good at drawing, just never have the motivation to do it. Yeah, I suck ass at drawing. You could do some badass concept art then, probably. Probably heard of the Glasgow Smile? I haven't heard of the Glasgow Smile. I've just heard of Glasgow somehow, somewhere. It's like 20 times the population of Edinburgh? I know you just told me how to pronounce it, but I already forgot. So it's got more people there. Before I wanted to do game dev, I wanted to be an artist. You could do concept art for games. You could do both. Games need concept artists for sure. Glasgow Smile, what the Joker's scars are based off? Oh. Okay. I guess I have heard of that. Let's see. Let me comment some of this. Cool. All right. Is it an old gang thing? They got gangs out in the out in Scotland. Surprisingly, it helped my progression for a solid bit of my projects, but the motivation to draw over the years died, and confidence. Yeah, that's kind of I find myself doing things like that too, like getting into a hobby like really hard for a really long time, and then just kind of like falling off or just losing motivation for it. That kind of thing definitely happens. All right. Do you ever think about creating mobile games? Nope. I do not. I have no desire for that. Yeah, and Tommy Flanagan. He has real life Glasgow smile. Who's Tommy Flanagan? Tommy Flanagan? Who is this guy? This guy? Oh, you talk about this? And what the hell happened to him? All right, let's continue on. I'm on. Where is it? I am on. Still doing some of this stuff. I am on this part. Let me catch up here. Glasgow is actually a very friendly city, at least in the center, excluding the four corners though. That place is rough. Yeah, I feel like any big city's gonna have some rough spots though, right? Okay, I forgot the name of those two AI generators you mentioned to me that one time. AI image generators. One of them is Gencraft, right? Gencraft. This one, and the other one is, I think, Perchance. Yeah, this one. Yeah, those two. Gangs were more or less football fans, religious based football fans. What? Gangs based around football? However, my NSFW game has got me into a drawing again. Oh, hell yeah, dude. Good old drawing. You gotta show me at some point, man. Oh, it's him? Actor's been in a bunch of movies? Yeah, I don't recognize him. I don't recognize him. I don't watch a lot of stuff, though. From Peaky? Oh, I've never seen Peaky Blinders. Tip from Peaky Blinders? Nice. Started my drawing career doing NSFW drawings. Oh shit. Perchance, that's it. Thank you, man. I'll bookmark it this time. Yeah, that one. That's the place. That's the place. Alright, so let's continue with this.
Welcome back everyone to part 6, which is actually a continuation of part 5 because we didn't have time to finish the ranged enemy behavior. So in this part we're going to continue with the enemy movements, the ranged enemy attacks, taking damage and hiding to go heal, and after healing coming out and attacking us again.
I wanted to generate me a dungeon image.
So now let's
yeah,
start.
I have a bunch of stuff from those websites for like references and shit.
And in behavior trees, let's open up BT enemy ranged.
Yeah, behavior trees. Right here.
And let's start doing something with our combat state. So at this point, you should start thinking how you want your enemy to behave. And this behavior is during combat. Now, the first
Tom Blake
thing
Flanagan has been
that I
in
want
Gladiator,
to do
Sons of Anarchy,
is,
Braveheart.
as
How do you
soon as
not know
the
him?
enemy
I haven't
sees
seen
me, I
any of
want
those
them to
movies.
Start moving around to find a nice
Or
place
none
to
of that.
move
I've
and
seen
then
none of that.
attack, or start evading my attacks.
I got you for the layout. Oh,
let's
Ben's
create
got
a
your back,
sequence node here.
Josh.
I'm gonna call this.
Yeah, I don't watch a lot of TV. I don't watch a lot of stuff. Gladiator is good? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Oh, really? I need to rethink my subscription? Yeah, I don't watch a lot of stuff, man. I'm a video game dude, through and through. Video games are my entertainment.
I don't know, evade and attack. And the first thing we want to do here is set.
There was a lot of Scottish versus Irish racism back in the day because of Protestantism and Catholicism, and the football teams in Glasgow were more or less followers of those two parts of Christianity. Damn, I didn't know any of that. Damn, man. I mean, that's fair, yeah, dude. I play video games. I'm a video game person. It's not really an issue anymore, and those are still the two biggest teams in the country. Still the same teams. How long ago was all that stuff going on? Play games, dev games, life good? Yeah, man. Video games. Video games. Still though, even with those scars, he's had an amazing acting career. Yeah, it's kind of crazy that you can get an acting career off of that. Like, I feel like the film world is really in particular in the way you look. Celtic and Rangers, those are the teams.
And we want to focus on the attack targets. We want to set our movement speed to something like jogging. And then we want to.
I need more meat in my salad. Need more meat in your salad. What does that mean?
A query and store it in the point of interest. Now, I'm not going to choose from one of the EQS queries we created because we're going to want to create a new one here. But just hold.
Celtic was formed in 1888 since Irish people typically weren't allowed to join Rangers. Rangers were formed in 1872. Okay, so that's not super long. I mean, that's a good while ago. Not too bad, I guess. Not as long back as I was thinking. Ran out of bacon, so I'm left with ham.
Thought for a second.
Hey, ham is still good though.
The EQS query,
still comes from Piggy.
The value in the point of interest. Let me actually, instead of single best item, let's say get single item from best 25%.
The religious stuff goes on a lot longer than that, but that's when the teams were formed. Oh yeah, I'd imagine, man. Religion's been around for friggin' ever.
From the best 25%.
My breakfast lunch is consisting of a salad with what's left of my dignity. Enjoy it, man. Enjoy your food. Enjoy your food. I can't eat much food, so enjoy it, man.
After that.
Hey, Carrie, how are you? What are you up to? I'm doing good. We're doing some AI stuff. What do you got going on?
Three seconds with a random deviation of 0.1. And finally, let's call our attack function. All right, So on a high level, this is basically what the evade and attack is. We're going to be moving, and then attacking, and then repeating move, attack, move, attack. But there are a few things we need to do first. First thing is that we haven't changed the movement speed for our ranged enemy. Now, if you recall, let me go back to my ranged enemy. In our interface, we have this set movement speed. And if I don't change anything, then it's going to take the values that we have defined.
Oh yeah, I'm just gonna keep mine at the
in our
same
base
speed.
enemy. But I actually want the ranged enemy to have different speed than our melee or base enemy. So I'm gonna go over here to my enemy ranged. I'm gonna double click the set movement speed, and I'm going to change. So I copy everything from the base enemy.
Hey, I made my
I'm
first
gonna paste
swim
it
die
here.
in forward animation. Even I sent you that
And I'm gonna
video
change
on your
these
Discord. Oh
values.
yeah, I saw it briefly, but I didn't. It was right before I was setting up for stream, so I didn't get around to watching it. Let's take a look at it. Let's take a peek. This. Let's take a look. Hell yeah, swimming. Hell yeah. Look good. Looks good. Definitely get you some practice in there on the animation. Hell yeah, hell yeah. We got ads. This, Josh? What is this? Oh, this is your dungeon idea? Oh, like a layout of a dungeon? D&D random dungeon generator. Hell yeah. Something like that. It's not the one I used. I can't find that one. Oh, thank you so much. That's damn awesome. Yep. Get you a good old dungeon layout. Seems pretty cool. Yeah, I'm ready to see your dungeon, man. Is your dungeon done yet? Let's see it.
Oh, plug in.
It's not the one that's random.
Right.
Ain't nothing wrong
So
with
the
random
walking
dungeon.
speed is the only thing I'm going to change. I'm going to make this 200 for our ranged enemy, because I want them to have a slightly faster walking speed than our melee enemy. And also,
My
one thing we
dungeon?
want to change as well is get ideal range.
Yeah,
if you recall,
yeah,
this
both
was
dungeons.
the,
Yours and Josh's
the
dungeon.
radius of attacking and defending. So for our base enemy or our melee enemy, this value was 150. So that means the enemy needs to be within 150 units or 1.5 meters of the player to attack, and needs to be within 350 units to defend or strafe. For our ranged enemy is going to be different. The ranged enemy can attack from a much further distance. So let's say the attack radius here is, I don't know, like 600. And I'll set the defend radius to the same, 600 as well. All right. So back to our behavior tree. The main thing we need to do now.
I'm gonna procedurally generate them. However, I'm creating a basic dungeon for testing. Hell yeah. Do you know much about procedurally generating a level like that? Hey, how is a curve editor works in animation? Are you talking about in 5.4? Because if you're talking about 5.4, I'm not sure because I haven't used it. I use Blender for animation.
Well, of course, other than creating.
Oh, will be done in 3040. The year, shit, dude.
Is what EQS.
It's a long ass
query we
time, man.
want to run. So for our ranged enemy, I want.
No, you don't? Yeah, I don't either. I've never procedurally generated a world.
The enemy to be moving at the.
I do. It's called Dungeon Architect.
maximum distance
You're just
that
gonna
they can
grab
from the
that bad
player,
boy. I thought you
and
said you
just
had
keep
problems with that, right?
finding a random position around the player, far enough so that it's hard for the player to hit them, but close enough so that they themselves can aim well. So let's create a new EQS query for that. So again, here in our AI folder, EQS, gonna right click, search for environment query, and I'm gonna call this one EQS underscore find ideal ranged location. Open this up, and we're gonna do something a bit different here, but first of all, let's generate a grid.
Yeah, I can fix them. I was just being dumb. It's a lot of waiting on a cell. Waiting on a cell. Do you not have it? No, in Blender. It works pretty much the same in 5.4. I would watch some tutorials on it because there's a lot that goes into it. Let's see. What the hell is it called? Why am I blanking on what the hell it's called? The what is the? I'm trying to remember what the hell it's called. It's not called curve, but it's like a curve. This thing, graph editor. Graph editor. How to use the graph editor. There you go. Good old graph editor. Definitely have it. Graph editor. Yeah, I was brain farting on what that was called, man.
Selecting the grid
Graph
size
editor.
manually here. So saying 500, 1000, and so on. And again, to show you how this looks like, or to remind you, select your EQ.
Cool. Thanks. I watch it. Yeah, it'll take some getting used to. It took me a while before I started using the graph editor with
Search in
animations.
the details panel for EQS and choose the new environment query we just created. And again, remember for testing, we had this EQS context attack target. We want to put it to be our player start location because in the editor we don't have an attack target yet. So this is again just for testing. And what I want to do now is in this EQS query, generate a grid around our attack targets. All right, just like this. But what I was mentioning is that right now I have the grid's half size to be 500, let's say space between to be 200, something like that. But what if, or maybe 150? Yeah, 150 is fine. Okay, fine, no, 200. Okay, 200, I changed my mind. All right, so what if I actually want this number 500, to be a variable? And let's say I want it to be whatever the attack radius is. So if my ranged enemy has an attack radius of 1000, I want this number to be 1000. Well, to make this number a variable, you can open this up here and you'll find something called data binding. And under data binding, choose query params. If I select query params and then open it up again, I can give it a parameter name. So I'm going to say something like grid half size. All right. And now if I open up my behavior tree, put this back. If I open up my behavior tree and select the EQS query here that we just created, find ideal range location, under query config, you'll notice that we have an array now, and it has a parameter. It says parameter name grid half size. That's the parameter we just created. And now I can give it a default value here, or I can actually select a Blackboard key to fill in this value. So I'm going to select my attack radius. Nice. So now whatever the attack radius is will be the value of my grid size. Now you can't really see this in the editor, again, because this value hasn't been set. So for now, just for the editor, I'm gonna change this back to none and put a value of like 500 or 600. Just so we can test it out, but I'm gonna return this back and show you how you can see it in during gameplay. All right, so let's think about this EQS. Where should the ranged enemy be while attacking the player? So first of all, as we did with all of our other EQS queries, I'm gonna open it up here. We need to add first a pathfinding test. So I'm going to keep everything as default, so it discards any point that's not reachable. That's what pathfinding does. So now all these points are green, and if I move this back, you'll see that yeah, it discarded some points that, well, everything is reachable actually now. Yeah, it doesn't matter. If something's unreachable, it will discard it. And we want to do something else as well. We actually want to make sure that the ranged enemy can always see the player. So for example, if the player is standing somewhere here, and the enemy is standing somewhere here, this shouldn't be a valid location. And also, this shouldn't be a valid location, this shouldn't be a valid location. Anything behind this wall shouldn't be a valid location because the ranged enemy can't shoot the player from here. So let's add a test and call it look for trace. And we're going to do a trace. So our context here should be our attack target. And it's by default set to filter and score. I just want it to be filter only.
It was annoying. I was on 8.941. What was annoying? I'm confused. What was annoying?
So filter out anything that
I wasted a channel point to get on an even number. Oh, I see. Caden, who are you? I'm Carrie. Caden is Carrie. Caden is me. Caden is
player-
me.
The enemy can't see the player.
Apparently.
And bool match, we're gonna untick this. To switch the locations. Sorry, switch the condition. And if you read here, it says require no hit. If I turn bool match on, it will say require hit. Now, I require no hit. That means that a trace from the enemy to the player with no hit is the location that I can see the enemy from. So if I'm standing here, then I can actually see the player from here. But if I'm standing on one of these blue or filtered out points, then I obviously can't see the player. So this does what we want. Now let's add another test. So I want the enemy to always choose a point that's furthest away from the player or on the edges of this grid, so that they maintain the maximum distance that they can from the player, because of course they're a ranged enemy. So then I'm going to add a test. I'm going to add a distance test, and I'm going to say distance to the attack target. And I'm just going to score here. And I'm going to say, I'm going to keep everything as is. So it says prefer greater. So the points that are further away from the player will have a higher score, regardless of where the enemy is. So if the enemy's here, it doesn't matter. These points depend on where the player is. All right. So there's one other thing we want to do. So if I'm standing here, I don't want to stay standing on the same point. And I don't want to move to the point closest to me. I want the enemy to actually move a nice amount of distance before attacking, so that it's actually evading from the player's attacks. So to do that, I'm going to add another test, also distance, but this time I'm going to say distance from querier. And this is going to be filter only, because I want to filter out values that are that have a minimum of, say, 200. Nice. So you can see now that it's filtered out these three. So it's never going to move to the point that it's currently on or the next two closest points. And if I increase this value a bit to, say, 300, then it's going to increase the distance, the minimum distance the enemy will move. So this means the enemy will move a minimum of more than 300. Yeah, so I'm gonna keep it at that. All right, let's put this back here.
Found a procedural dungeon generator for Unreal. Is it a some kind of pack?
Go back to our behavior tree. Oh, actually, one more thing. Since we're just testing with this grid half size as 600.
No, just a plug-in. I feel like I have one too. somewhere. Or had one. I guess not. I thought I did. Dungeon? Oh, I do have a dungeon generator. Some plugin. Is it this thing? Good thing is I could just use default Unreal Engine cubes for all the generated walls, etc. Hell yeah. Well, that's badass. Nope. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Let's see that dungeon, man. We gotta see it.
Don't forget to put back the data binding to be your query parameter.
And
then let's
see. What is this? Oh, here we go. Dungeon generator plugin for Unreal Engine? Badass. Is it free? Hell yeah. Yes. Yeah, this looks dope. Get some good dungeons. Badass. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, hell yeah. I believe so. Gotta let me know how it goes, man.
What do we call it? Grid. Half size. All right. So actually, let me show you what this this looks like in game. I'm gonna remove the attack because we don't have an attack right now, and I'm just gonna show you the movement.
Let's see. Let's get rid of that guy. EQS. Plug that back in. Let's get rid of our melee one. Oh, okay. So we don't want this for our enemies because we don't have that kind of locomotion. So instead of this, I need to move this down here and do clear focus right here. Okay. There we go. Cool. Cool.
So let's test this out. Oh, don't forget the attack target to put it back here. Remove what we did.
That works in 5.4. What does? I'm talking about his dungeon generator that he found.
Let's move it a bit back here. All right, so let's see what this looks like.
I don't think so. Oh, well, you're still on 5.3, right, Josh?
And 3 to bring up the EQS. So you can see that the EQS
that's
is
cheating.
generated around
What's
me,
cheating? Not
in,
using 5.4?
A 600 unit area. And the enemy is moving, choosing a point furthest away from me, never choosing the point closest.
Y'all running
to
y'all's
them.
own game jam right now? The only competition is Ben versus Josh?
Looks
A
like
Ben v
good
Josh
enemy
game
behavior.
jam?
Now let me show you one thing. Because the grid size is a
I'm
variable.
on 5.4 now. All my plugins got updated.
Change attack radius to, I don't know, 2,000 for example, and I compile and save and play again. Now look how
Did they?
large the EQS.
I was looking earlier
grid
at
is.
plugins that I use, and
because
none
we
of
are
my
generating
plugins
it based on
packs
the attack
work in
radius.
4 yet.
So now you can
Oh,
see
except
that the
Easy
enemy's
Sky.
going to
Easy Sky is
the
updated to
point that
5.4.
is on the edges of the grid, but a point where they can still see me. So you can see that yeah, they don't pick anything that's blue. They pick only points where they can see me, even if it's just slightly seeing me. All right, so I'm gonna put this back to I'm gonna put this back to 600. And one thing I forgot to do in the trace, don't forget in advanced to add a value to context height. So this is the height. Of the
Shrill, I started another game in UE
trace where it's going to
5.4.
go to,
Nice.
because
What
right
kind of
now
game,
it's going to
Shrill?
be from the floor to the floor, so
Hell
it's
yeah.
something like
Also, how you
100,
been?
so it goes to at least the length of the chest of the player, to avoid weird things where the trace collides with I don't know, a small block or box on the floor. All right. Now that we have the enemy moving around,
Death
let's
Island?
have the enemy attacking. We
Is
created
it
this
like
cool,
Dead Island? Is it a zombie
montage
game?
to attack, but we haven't used it yet. So back here in our BP enemy ranged, let's implement our attack function. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to play montage. Make sure to select this play montage, not play anim montage, but the first one, because this one has all the additional execution pins. Put the skeletal mesh of our enemy, and the montage is our
it's gonna be fun on the bun.
montage.
Rockin'
rifle fire
3
montage.
Cosmos. I appreciate the follow. Thank you, thank you. How goes it? What do you got going on? Let's see. We will do this. And then Lil Thompson, what's up? What's up? What's up? What you got going on, man? What it do? What it do? I'm downloading 5.4 now. Yeah, I still haven't even tried it yet. Just trying to learn UE5 seemed like a good place to stop by. Oh, hell yeah. How long you been learning UE5? How long you been going at it? Download 6.3, holy shit. Somewhat a zombie game. You're on an island and you're gonna be part of an experiment that the mad scientist is doing on the island. You will find creatures that have been tested on. Oh, interesting. So like different kinds of creatures, not just zombies. Anyway, that late to the party? Apparently, I think Ben's just ahead of the game. Hey, Watch to help me understand how it works. It seems Graph Editor can be very helpful to adjust the animation through Editor. Yeah, it's really good for like smoothing out animations and stuff.
Notify.
Let's see, just a month or so. I was watching the Unreal Sensei YouTube videos and going through their tutorials. I hope to also make a short horror game at some point. Oh, hell yeah.
Called
Hell
Fire.
yeah. Well, how are you liking it, man?
When fire
Unreal
happens,
Engine is tough.
This is when we actually want to fire
Unreal Engine
the
is
weapon,
tough in the beginning.
or do the attack.
Yeah.
So back
Takes a while,
here
but
in
you can
my
do it, man.
ranged,
I
I'm
think a
going
horror
to
game is a good place to start at. As far as like an indie or a solo dev. I think that's a good place to start. I think I'm gonna change this. Actually, let me look in here. Let's make this. Probably do a spawn sound attach. Someone said zombies. Ben's like, don't mention zombies. Don't mention zombies. Yeah, Ben's been wanting to do a zombie game. I mean, I want to too, but
When you
man,
do a switch,
it's a lot of
connects it to
work.
Here by default, make sure to connect it
How the hell do I use this thing? I don't know, man. There any tutorials on it? Cast. Cast. Get rid of default. There we go. There we go. Yeah, it is a lot. I do some video work, so there are some concepts I get, but it's drinking from a fire hydrant for sure. Yeah. Having experience in any kind of other software is going to help to a certain extent. But yeah, like Unreal Engine, man. Unreal Engine is a whole other can of worms. It's a lot, but you'll get there, man. What kind of stuff have you built so far?
A new one called Fire, so that it listens to a
The wiki section found it. Oh, there we go. Hell yeah. Oh, we got ads. While we have ads, I am gonna take a pee break. I will be right back. Alright, I'm back. I also learned how FK and IK works. Why did I not start working with animation before? It's a lot of fun and learning, and can make my own animations rather than buying them. Yes. Yeah, being able to make your own animations will save you a shitload of money, but it also adds a lot of dev time. Like, making good animations takes a lot of time. Off to eat, be right back. Gotcha. Enjoy your food. Enjoy. Alright, so let's continue here.
This happens, I want to actually do a line trace.
Line trace.
So I'll do a line trace by channel. And the start location is going to be wherever my weapon is. So I do have a variable for the weapon. This weapon actor. Get actor location. That's going to be the start. And the end is going to be the location of my attack target. So if you recall, the attack target is actually stored here in our AI controller. So from our pawn, we can search for get AI controller. And the controlled actor is just ourself. And we want to cast this to AIC enemy base. Now let's move these here, put our cast here.
Good luck with animations. Making ones that don't look like trees is so hard to get right. It is. It's very tough. It is very tough to get smooth animations. Yeah, that's true though, but I guess you have to sacrifice your time. Is better than spending a lot of money. Yeah. Yeah, it all depends on what you're willing to do and what you want to do. Sent you what I got done in Discord. Let me open the Discord here. Show off your work. Oh, we got some guns from T Black. Good old gun in a building. Hell yeah. Let's see. This is your world. Looking good. Bunch of trees. Got a building. Little camp. Hell yeah, hell yeah. Hell yeah, looking good so far. I dig it. I dig.
I dig. By the way, there's something called also a pure cast, so I can right click and do pure cast here. And this doesn't need an execution pin. But just to be safe, I'm going to keep the normal cast. And from our AIC enemy base, get our attack target. And make sure it is valid. So convert to validated get. And
probably not a bad idea.
Valid, I'm going to get the actor location. And that's going to be our end location. So the start location is our weapon location, and our end location is the attack target's location. So we're doing a trace. Let's also draw the debug. For a few seconds just to see it in the world. And we're going to check if there is a hit. That means the line hits something before reaching the player. Then it's not an actual hit because there was something in the way, like a wall or something. And only on false do we actually do a hit. So we can print hit target, for example. All right. Yeah, let's, oh, and don't forget that on completed, we want to call this our event dispatcher on attack end. Otherwise, the behavior tree task will keep stuck in an infinite loop. So on completed or on interrupted, we call on attack end. So let's play and see what this looks like. So the enemy moves to a location. Oh, we forgot in our behavior tree to add back our
Cool.
default attack. Enemy moves to a location, shoots me, does a line trace. Perfect. By the way, you won't see the print because there's this weird bug where if you use the AI debugger once, then print statements stop showing up. But yeah, I'm pretty confident that this is working. So obviously if I'm behind the wall here, see, now there's a hit. So this is incorrect, or this won't hit the player. And this is the next thing we're going to fix. So I can keep hiding from the enemy because they don't stop what they're doing when they can't see me anymore. He's going to keep doing his sequence, the sequence of moving to a point and firing. He's going to try to move to a point where he can't see me from, but while he's doing that, if I get out of range or if I go to a point where he can't see me, it doesn't interrupt his actions. So we want to change that. We want to say, if at any point you lose sight of me, interrupt what you're doing and go to a place where you can't see me, so that this doesn't ever happen, where the enemy hits through a wall like this. Very unrealistic. So let's do that. How do we actually do that? Well, we need a decorator to tell us if the enemy can see me or not. So just like the trace that we did here in our EQS, we're going to go back to our behavior tree. And under decorators, say new decorator from blueprint base, put it in our decorators folder, call it btd underscore can see target. Over on functions, as always, override perform conditional check AI, and let's add a variable, call it attack target key. Of type Blackboard key selector. Make sure to click the eye icon, very important, so we can edit it from the behavior tree. And let's put it in a category called trees, as always. Sorry, keys, not trees. All right, so first thing we need to do is get our attack target. So pull off of the Blackboard key and say get value. As actor. And now we want to do a trace. the same trace we did. So line trace by channel. The channel is the visibility channel. And the trace starts from the controlled pawn, which is the AI pawn, get actor location. So from the location of the pawn to the location of the attack target. That's the end. And maybe actors to ignore. We want to make an array here to ignore the pawn itself so that we don't accidentally collide with ourselves. You also might want to add the weapon here, but I think I have collision disabled on the weapon. And if I don't, I probably want to do that. Yeah, so I do have no collision on the weapon, so that's fine. All right, and then we want to return. So if true, that means the trace hit something. So that means that the enemy can't see me because there's something in the way. So we want to invert this. So do a not Boolean. And then that will be our return value.
Oh.
So if there is no hit, then can't see target is true. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Let's see how we can use it. So back here in our combat state, remember our combat state is a selector. So it's going to select between this or something else. So on this evade and attack, I'm going to add the decorator we just created, can see target. So only if you can see the target, I'll make sure the target key, the attack target set to the right key. So only if you can see the target, do all of this. But what happens if you can't see the target? Well, then we need another sequence to play. So let's say this is called move to line of sight. So if you can't see a target, first thing you want to do is maybe clear the focus. You're not looking at the target anymore. And you want to set the movement speed to something like sprinting. And then move to a location where you can't see the target. So what is that location? Well, actually, we can run the same EQS query because we have a trace here to ensure that we do see the target. So I'm just going to run the same EQS query, give it the attack radius, everything else is the same, except the run mode. I'm going to select the single best item. Now I don't want it to be random. I want them to go to the best item where they can see the target from. And after you run the query, always call move.
Vakine, hey there, what's up, Vakine? What you got going on, man? It has been a while. What it do, what it do? I'm doing good, and you? I'm doing pretty good, man.
To
doing some AI shiz.
Which is the same key that we added here.
Yeah, been on offset. So the season change. Damn, still sick, man.
Blackboard key variable should switch to true again, and then run.
Still sick.
Sequence.
I'll be
very important. What we need to do is
owl or AI
key,
comes and goes. That sucks, man. Well, hopefully it
and in observer
gets
aborts,
better.
Say both.
Sounds like a pain in the ass.
Whenever can see target.
AI? Oh, AI? Yeah, good old AI, man. Do him AI shiz.
Again, and then run this sequence. But very important, what we need to do is click on the Blackboard key, the decorator, And in observer aborts, say both. This means that whenever can see target is changed, if you're in this sequence, abort it. You're only in this sequence if you can't see the target. So if something happens and you're able to see the target again, then just ignore what you're doing and go back to attacking. And if you are currently attacking and can't see target has become false, then ignore the attacking, stop whatever you're doing, and go back to moving. So this is very important because this is what actually interrupts the enemy's AI. So don't forget this one. And the enemy's action, sorry. So let's see what this looks like now. If I go here.
Cool.
And I play. So enemy moves around, it's the same. They're still doing the,
Holy shit,
attacking.
She's Corey Bear just rated with 50? What's up, She's Corey Bear? What you got going on? How was your stream? Here, let me get you a shout out real quick. What the fuck? I can't. Observer Herb? What's up, Observer Herb? How are you? But welcome in, Raiders. My name is Carrie. We are building a horror game.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun on the bun.
Young Fortunate event. I appreciate the follow. Thank you, thank you. But yeah, anyone that's in here, go follow She's Corey Bear. She's making a badass little game in Unreal Engine as well. But yeah, right now we're kind of watching some tutorials on AI. I'm building some AI stuff up. So working on enemies and that kind of thing. Watching the great Ali on YouTube. Yeah. How was your stream?
Fade sequence.
Yeah, just to kind of show some of what we've got. We're behavior trees. Yeah, good old behavior trees. Behavior tree hype and EQS. We're working on ranged stuff at the moment, so this guy will shoot some stuff. Good. I am working on my first mob. Oh, nice. So you're working on like enemy stuff as well. Re3 modeled a squirrel. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. How'd the squirrel come out? Did you finish it? You gotta rig that bad boy up. But yeah, this is our ranged guy at the moment. Not terrible for an hour and a half. Not too bad then. Hell yeah. So we also have our other dude that'll just run up and attack us. I like to try sculpting it tomorrow and see which one I like better. Oh, you just modeled it rather than sculpt? Yeah, I would say for the most part for characters and stuff. Yeah, you probably want to start with a sculpt. Like generally you want to get like a block out and then try to sculpt out the details and then do a retopo. On the model for generally for like any kind of like character, animals, anything like that. Depends really. Yeah, I mean you could definitely do it other ways, but in my experience I find sculpts to be the best way of getting something that's decent. I've got to change the volume of that damn sound. Where are those sounds at? Let's see. Monster library waves. This attack. I want to change this to. Let me make the fall off distance smaller, and also the modulator. We'll make. Let's try 0.1 to 0.3. My art style is low poly, so it's not necessary. Oh, yeah, true. Yeah, that makes it, yeah, that definitely makes it easier to deal with, doing like low poly stuff. Yeah. Yeah, not at all. Yeah. Yeah, no, low poly definitely makes it not as necessary for sure. But hell yeah, do you have experience with rigging at all? Like rigging that bad boy up? Making it come to life? Basic stuff, I did do the animation sequence for the dog walking. Most of the biped stuff I put through Mixamo first. Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah, animation's pretty tough as well. It's pretty time consuming. Most of the animations that I'm using in this game are from like animation packs that I've bought from the marketplace. Although I did make a custom one for when we break into doors. There's definitely going to be some other custom ones that I need to make later as well, but if I bring this guy in, this one I made custom. I gotta grab a crowbar over here and just ignore the guy attacking us, but yeah. This one. Yeah, all the rest of... Well, actually, I did make the punching animations as well. Made those, but yeah. Yeah, Mixamo, hell yeah. Mixamo gives a good base, and I'll take it back into Blender and work with it if I need to. Yeah, definitely not a bad way to go about it. Just take the animation, make some tweaks to it, export that bad boy out. Hell yeah. Mixamo can help a lot, too, though I do have a suggestion, which is an alternative and works well with Unreal. What's the alternative? What would that suggestion be? Yeah, animation's tough. I find with animation, locomotion kind of being the hardest thing to do. Like, if you want, like, a 8-way locomotion on a character, that stuff is time consuming and kind of hard to get smooth, kind of hard to make it look good, like if you're doing it all from scratch.
And if I go out of sight, they ignore what they're doing.
Actor core, act view rig, actor core, act view rig. Does this come with animations? Oh, Relusion. Is it free? Oh yeah, real animations, even harder than it needs to be, I think. Oh, dude, yeah. I mean, I feel like animating in Unreal isn't too bad. Like, I've done some stuff with control rigs in Unreal. I find the process to be easy, but I find getting, like, smooth results to be kind of tough. What it does is export your model with the Unreal rig. Yeah, free? Oh, well, that's useful. But, like, you don't get any animations. It just gives you a way of rigging your character to the Unreal skeleton. Well, I mean, that alone is useful as shit, though. I really would like something to help with quad drooped animation. Gonna stick a mocap on my dog and get my animations there. Are you for real? Or is that a joke? Yeah, sadly, like, all the animating tool, or like all the places like Mixamo and stuff like that, yeah, they don't come with dog animations. We need free four-legged animal animations. Yeah. What's that? Auto rig? Auto rig can do squid rigs. Gives you IK rig. Yeah. Ben has a thing in Blender that'll that can rig animals and stuff like that. We can now then get animations from Unreal Marketplace and should work. Yeah. Getting it just set to the Unreal skeleton and then just snagging packs makes it easier to retarget and stuff. For sure. Badass. Yeah, there's definitely gonna be some custom ones that I need to make. There's this like ghost character that I'll be adding at some point. I haven't bought it yet, but there's this ghost character I want to buy off the marketplace. But she has like walking animations, and I want floating animations. Oh, we got ads. We got friggin' ads. I think it's like on like the 3rd page or so. Where is it at? Maybe the next page. Oh yeah, this one. Yeah, I'm gonna have to make some custom animations for this one when I grab it. They added support for 4 arms and 2 legs right now. Really? 4 arms and 2 legs. She's Corey Bear. Hi. And they could just add limbs, so you can have like 9 arms and 20 legs. Holy shit! Just go all out with the limbs, man. All out with the limbs. I'm back. Welcome back. How was your food, man? How was it?
Insight, and they're running now. So there's never going to be a case where the enemy tries to attack me through the wall again, because we interrupt whatever they're doing.
Have you seen what's supposed to be added in 5.4? It's supposed to be drag and drop for rigging and animations, or like drag and drop as well. What do you mean by drag and drop?
Perfect. So if I run away here from the enemy and get
You
out
mean
of
like the
sight,
retargeting in
they're going to clear
5.4?
the focus and try to reach me, and as soon as they reach
It was
me, they go
delicious.
back
Thank you,
to
man.
their,
Hell yeah.
attacking and evading states.
Badass.
Very nice. All right, so one other thing I want to do to give this enemy some more behavior and some more, let's say, intelligence, is I want them to react to their.
It's not for
own
animations, it's for
health.
IK rigs. Yeah, you're
Now,
talking
I
about
don't
just
really
the
have health yet, and I'm going to
the IK
integrate
rig
this
part of
entire
it.
AI tutorial series.
That's
with
useful.
Our damage system series to have proper health and death effects. But until then, let's just add in our base enemy some simple health mechanics. So over here in our variable, let's add a
base enemy. Current health. Flute. Max health. Flute. Set these to 100. 100. And then we will event any damage. Get current health. Subtract damage. Clamp. Float. Set current health. The max will be our max health. There you go. You grab a leg rig, drop it on your legs and animations. You drag and drop, but there are still limits. Hell yeah. Yeah, I haven't messed with any of the 5.4 stuff yet. I will. I'm just not in too big of a rush on it.
a variable called max health. That's going to be of type float. And let's also add another one called just health, which is our current health of type float as well.
How are you liking 5.4 though,
Let's
Shrill?
give them both a default value of 100. Don't forget the default value, very important. Otherwise, they start out dead. And let's maybe add another value variable called isDead, which is a boolean that starts out with false, of course. All right, so let me close all of this now. Keep this one open, close this, close this.
The amount of tabs that he can have open.
So how do we damage the enemy so to decrease their health? If you recall, if I open up my BP player, at some point we did this in the perception tutorial, we did this report damage event whenever we press X. Now I also, let me just also to visualize it here, I'm gonna spawn an emitter.
Right now it's only for the starter module that they have the animations for, but you can put a
and I'm gonna spawn this
model in the starter
explosion.
character as long as it's
Just to
compatible.
visualize
Hell
it.
yeah.
So now if I'm playing, I
Hell
press
yeah,
X.
hell yeah. So you mean like if it has the Unreal Engine
Wrong
skeleton? Is that what you
location,
mean?
Sorry, I actually want it to be the location of the enemy, so it's this location. All right, so now if I'm playing and I press X, you'll see that there is an explosion effect happening at the enemy, and we're reporting damage. But we're not actually applying damage. So report damage is just for the AI perception system, but apply damage, that's a different function. So I want to call apply damage here, and this is comes default with the engine. And the actor that's
So apparently we need to
is
build the
this
parts of the dungeon first, like
here.
walls, floors, etc. I'm building them
And
using
let's say
basic
we
cubes
want
right
to
now.
damage them by
Meaning like you just need
40 points or
like
something.
models to put into the system first.
And the damage causer is self. Actually, we don't really need it, but I'm just going to do it anyway.
Gotta build you a modular
Alright,
building
so then
set
back
now,
to our
Josh.
enemy base in
Gotta
our
get you a
test
whole
graph.
entire
So we
modular
can
building set. Do you have any packs for
right-click
that?
and search for
I do.
event
It's gotta be done, man.
So this is called.
You might have some
whenever,
packs that are good for it.
this, actor is
Maybe.
damaged. I'll just make sure I'm compiled here. Compile. Yeah.
I don't have packs, you don't? I've gotten multiple packs that come with free modular building shit. Got tons that are good for that. I do? Well, yeah, I do too. I do as well. Got tons of modular buildings. Dungeons packs too? I don't think I have many dungeon stuff. Dungeon. I have dungeon generator, I have medieval dungeon. Oh, this one's free. Josh. Medieval dungeon? This one's free. You can just grab this one. Yeah, that one comes with modular building pieces. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, this one's free right here, man. I will? Yeah, there you go. Yeah, it's shit, though. I mean, it is what it is. You get what you get. What do I have for modular? Modular Gothic Temple, medieval houses. Victorian house, stylized crystal mine. Sure, I've got some more stuff in here as well. Make your own, Josh. He wants to slow you down. He just wants you to slow down.
Here is when I take damage, I want to set my health to be whatever my current health is. So get health minus, subtract from my current health the damage that I just took.
I've not even started mine yet. Exactly.
I'm gonna
That's why you
clamp
want him to slow down, right?
your
I'm in no rush. Fair enough. Fair enough.
Ensures that this value doesn't go beyond the minimum or the maximum. So I'm always going to clamp it at 0, and the maximum will be our get max health.
Oh, that's not the
Please
art
set
style
that
I'm
to
looking
be a new
for,
health.
though. Really? Oh,
And
well.
check in a branch if
Looking for
this
low
value
poly for
is
this one?
less
Low
than
poly?
or equal 0.
Well, then you could just, yeah,
Then
you
I'm
could just
gonna
straight up just make
set
them out of
his
cubes in
depth
Unreal Engine. Hold on, less than equal to 0. Yeah. Then we will add bull is dead. Ew? What are you saying ew about? Unreal Engine cubes? As last I found trees that don't eat frames. At last I found trees that don't eat frames. What are the trees? I think I get it at last. God, I'm stupid. Think you get what? What do you get?
Alright, so very basic health mechanics now. We're not going to do anything fancy yet. But this is just so that we can decrease
The data
health
asset
of the,
stuff?
enemy.
Hell yeah. Data asset
So,
knowledge.
back here in our
Yeah, I don't know
behavior,
shit
I
about
want you
data
to
assets.
react to the health.
So for my footstep sounds, I'm using data assets for my footstep sounds. And I was trying to figure out how to turn them off when I crouch, and I just went with straight up with disabling the component. What I done? So I could tell you what now I do, so I could tell you. Hell yeah. So yeah, for my footstep sounds, they use data assets, but they're on a component. So I just straight up deactivate and activate the component to disable the data assets, pretty much. So that if I'm crouching, I don't make any noise.
Of the enemy. But we don't actually have a way to get the current health.
That's what I would do, to be
So,
honest. Yeah,
let's go
easy
back
enough.
to our, where was it? Our enemies folder, AI, and open up the blueprint interface, so BPI enemy AI. And let's add 2 new functions here to get the current health, which returns health as a float. And I'm just going to duplicate this and say get max health, and it just returns the max health also as a float. Now if we compile back here in our BP enemy base,
Oh shit. Potion shop. Okay. You can't edit any value in a data asset at runtime. They are read-only. What? That's kind of a pain in the ass. There you go. No, save up, man. Save up for what? Oh, that's fine though. Yeah, I don't think technically you can't change information inside a data table either, can you? You're just changing the information inside of a struct, right? At least I don't think I've ever changed the information inside of a data table at runtime. 24-hour live stream? Yeah. Thought so? Yeah. Okay. There you go. Hell yep. Hell yep. Alright. Let's just finish this tiny little section and then we'll probably call it here.
the max health variable, and get current health just returns the health variable.
Casey, yo, just about done with the with me skin material. Gonna need your help and show me that color blend material function at some point, because I just can't remember what I did. Yeah, I still got that color blend material function in the RPG project. Yeah, just let me know, man.
Or you can also just pull
Just
it
let me know.
here. Same thing.
I'll be in the Discord when I get off
Alright,
the
compile and
stream.
Save.
So
Now we can call these functions in our a behavior tree. But first, we need to create another decorator that checks for if the health is less than a certain value.
yeah, so the way I do it is I have all the static info inside the data asset and anything else in the struct with it. So amount and durability is in the struct, not the data asset, but icon is in the data asset because it's not changing at runtime. I can show you later. I can't explain it. Yeah, that makes sense to me. Yeah, I feel like that's, yeah, you just change the info inside of the struct, and then that updates the info about the data asset. Makes sense to me.
So what we want to do here, so let me just visualize it for you before I create it.
Enemies,
have,
AI, behavior
This
trees.
being the highest priority now. And if we
Ranged.
can't see the target, we're going to do this. If we can't see the target, we're going to do that. But now we want something of higher priority here, another sequence node. If we can, so if our health is lower than a certain value, or if our enemy health is lower than a certain value, I want the enemy to go on hide, take cover. If you recall, we did have this take cover, I think somewhere here.
Yes, where is that? And no, it's not in there. It is in here. Find cover, copy that. Right here.
Yeah, so we had this find cover sequence. I'm just going to copy this. Where is my, yeah, in my behavior tree range, then I don't need the attack or the move to ideal range. I don't need any of that. I just need this, the clearing focus setting.
So everything up to the move to.
Movement speed to sprinting, finding cover, and moving to cover. Great. But I only want to do this sequence if my health is less than a certain value. So let's add a decorator here off of blueprint base, put it in our decorators folder, and call it btd is health below threshold. As always, override the perform conditional check AI, and we're going to add a variable, call it the health threshold. And this is going to be a float value between 0 and 1, so a percentage. I want to check if my health is below 30%, my health is below 20%. So click on the eye icon, very important. And I can go here in the slider range, say 0, the maximum is 1, and same for the value, just to ensure that when you're setting it, you don't put a number that's not between 0 and 1.
Oh, my dungeon crawler is co-op?
So what do we need
Hell
to check
yeah!
here? We actually need to get...
Is it on dedicated servers? And Shrouded, after this, I gotta go to that spot I send you. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm down. No dedicated servers?
From
why not, man?
our BP enemy AI. And we also need to get our current health and get the percentage of the health. So health divided by the max health.
Too expensive for a dungeon crawler? Yeah, probably so. Probably so.
And that will give me a number between 0 and 1.
Just stole my idea. What, co-op?
Is this number, which is between 0 and 1, less than or equal our health threshold? If true, then we return true because the health is less than the threshold. And that's pretty much it for our decorator. Now back here in the enemy ranged, I'm going to
Ranged. And decorator is health below threshold. Threshold point. I'm just gonna put it at 0.9.
to call this,
Now I can't do it. Yeah, dungeon game. I mean, you could still do it.
and I'm going to
Very
add
con-
TE
Don't do it. It's a
health
trick.
below
Don't do what?
threshold
What am I not doing?
And the threshold value I'm gonna put is I don't know, 30%. So if the enemy health is less than 30%, they're going to stop what they're doing. So to make them stop what they're doing, abort both.
Oh, I did this on the wrong thing, didn't I? I had this issue last time. I think it's because can't abort both because I don't need that there. Is that what it is? Yeah, there we go.
So we want to abort whatever we're doing if our health is above 30%.
Ben, make it better? Yeah, you can make it even better, man. Husky, what's up, Husky? They update the base mesh, so now we have more free 3D models? What? Who updated the base mesh? What free 3D models?
Abort all of this if the
What are you
health
talking
is
about?
below 30%. So let's test this out. If I play, the enemy does some stuff. If I damage them 3 times, 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, then they go run away and hide.
Okay, let's see. Will our guy run away? We need our... Not this guy. We need our... Ranged. Carry, what? What up? Run away. He's running away. Cool. The base mesh is a web that offers C0 3D models. Is it a website? How do I right click something in my level and export it to a static mesh, like an edited cube made to look like a floor? So you need to, it's kind of a weird janky workaround, but you can, like, say if I want to export this guy out, I can just go up to actor, merge actor, and just merge it. I'll merge this in my content right here. Bam, it's merged. Right click on it, asset action, export. There you go. It's good for placeholders. You're gonna add in man eating ducks. What man is eating ducks? But yeah. Thank you, man. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, you just gotta merge it, kinda. You gotta do a merge thing and just turn it into a an actor, pretty much. Yeah, it's good for placeholders. Yeah, stuff that you can talking about, like stuff for like blocking out and getting levels and stuff made.
Excellent.
Yeah, it's cool. Thank you, man. Yeah, no problem, man.
If they see me, they keep running away. Nice.
No ducks that eat
That's
humans.
one thing I
What?
also wanna do here is
A
after
duck is
they
gonna eat a
move to the point
eat a
of
people.
interest, I want them to focus on me again.
What duck is gonna eat a people? Okay, let's focus. Attack target. Okay, that's broken as shit. Sometimes he doesn't focus before the attack, so let me focus target. Let me wait a solid 0.8. Okay, let's make him run away. Oh, that one broke it. Let's see. Why did that one break it? Move to... It was working before this. Let's see. Hey, something with that broke the shit out of it. Is it just this breaking it? I don't know what the hell broke it right then. He's like, hell nah. Okay. Have you got inventory working yet? Because I do. Do you? You get a whole entire inventory done this morning? It's a lot of work, man. I've not started scripting yet. I'm still trying to generate a dungeon to test in. Hell yeah. Actually starting with level stuff. Well, alright. We'll go ahead and call it here. Got done everything I wanted to get done. So, let's see. One second. Yeah, nah. Catch you soon, man, in the Discord VC. Gotcha. Indeed. Combat, I'm gonna head in there right now. Gotcha. Alright, so we definitely gotta pass this raid along to somebody. Let's raid Bo DeSmet, who's playing some Elden Ring. I haven't raided her in a while. That's next. Raid Ashes? Raid Ashes? Who's Ashes? Ashes of Creation? Are they streaming right now? Are they on Twitch? Ashes of Creation. Oh, they are live. They only have 1.9k. That's a lot, dude. Yeah, I'm gonna not raid Ashes of Creation. Alright, so hell yeah. Got some AI stuff done. Definitely still got a ways to go on it. But we're getting there. We are getting there. I appreciate everyone for hanging out. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace out, homies. Peace out.